Honor, guard, colors.
Literally a step on that.
Attention. Colors, right shoulder, forward. Colors, ready, cut.
Really good to see you. Oh, it's a pleasure. It's an honor. And around America. It's an enormous honour to be here. I think this is the first meeting you're having with a direct defence counterpart around the world, and it's an enormous honour for me to be here and to see you in that role. And we very much welcome what we've heard from the administration and from you about the strength of American leadership, and specifically the strength of American leadership in the Indo-Pacific. That's obviously critically important for us, but it's not a surprise, because the whole idea of a free and open Indo-Pacific really has its origins during the first Trump administration. So we are really grateful and excited about the statements in respect of that leadership that we're hearing from you now. As you said, our alliance is one which was born out of the Second World War. It was formalised in 1951. Throughout that period, we fought in every conflict together, in fact going right back, as you said, to the First World War. And as we spoke about on the phone, I know that you had the first-hand experience of working with Australian personnel in Afghanistan. And the contemporary expression of the alliance is really found in what we're doing together in respect of AUKUS. You know, AUKUS is a very powerful symbol of our two countries working together in the Indo-Pacific. It represents a very significant increase of the American footprint on the Australian continent, something that we very much welcome. It represents an increase in Australian capability through the acquisition of a nuclear-powered submarine capability, but what comes with that is it also represents an increase in Australian defence spending, and we really understand the importance of building our capability, but in paying our way. I mean, that is a very important principle that we bring to bear. And one of the aspects of that is the contribution that we're making to your industrial base. It's billions of dollars, but we're really pleased that the first payment in respect of that, $500 million, we've been able to make in the first couple of weeks of the Trump administration.
The check did clear.
It did clear, but I wanted to know that. But we're really pleased to make it in the first week of your tenure as the Secretary of Defence. So I couldn't be more excited about the meeting that we're having today, and really thank you for having us.
Thank you for you and your staff for all being here. We appreciate it. Absolutely.
Mr. Secretary, are you withdrawing U.S. troops from Syria?
Excuse me?
Are you withdrawing U.S. troops from Syria, Mr. Secretary?
When it comes to I look forward to talking about our alliance with Australia, but as it pertains to the Middle East, those are decisions made by the President of the United States, looking at all our strategic interests. Here at the Pentagon, what we do is we plan. So we're going to plan for every possible contingency, no matter what. But ultimately, we would be getting ahead of ourselves if we were determining or certainly declaring what our intentions would be in the short, medium, or long term.
Secretary, will you deliver Australia's President about AUKUS?
The President is very aware, supportive of AUKUS, recognizes the importance of the defense industrial base, which the Deputy Prime Minister pointed out, the investment Australia is willing to make. It enhances our ability in the subterranean space, but also our allies and partners. This is not a mission in the Indo-Pacific that America can undertake by itself. It has to be robust allies and partners. Technology sharing and subs are a huge part of it, so he's aware and appreciative for his support and leadership on that topic.
Secretary, will you deliver Australia's first nuclear submarine on time?
Well, we sure hope so. Part of what President Trump is committed to doing is cutting red tape, investing in the defense industrial base, ensuring that we stand by our allies and partners. I think that's something that was missing in the last 4 years, that President Trump demonstrated. You're going to have no worse enemy and no better ally. And that's what he's charged me with at the Defense Department, is when we make these strategic partnerships and we invest in them and there's skin in the game, as the Deputy Prime Minister pointed out, we're going to do everything possible we can to help deliver on that.
Last question.
Is the U.S. building its submarines quickly enough?
Oh, well, we are pleased with the progress that we're seeing in terms of the rate of production, both in terms of construction and sustainment. There have been challenges there in the past, but it is, of course, why we see that part of getting this done is for Australia to make the contribution that we are to the American industrial base, which is measured in billions of dollars. As I say, the first payment of that has been made in the last week or so. But we are encouraged by the progress. There's a way to go, but this is something that jointly we're going to get done. It needs to be done from the perspective of both of our countries. It needs to be done in terms of the deterrence that represents in the Indo-Pacific and around the world.
No doubt. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President.
Thank you.